Uganda nearly became Israel. Here is why it didn't. In 1903, the British Empire offered part of East Africa, then under the Uganda Protectorate, modern-day Kenya, to the Zionist movement or as a potential Jewish homeland. This became known as the Uganda Scheme. Theodore Herzl, the father of the modern Zionism, saw it as a temporary safe haven for Jews escaping persecution in Europe, but many in the movement rejected the idea. They wanted Palestine, not Africa. By 1905, the plan was formally abandoned. Africa dodged the geopolitical bomb. Anyway.
In 1903, there was an attempt by British Empire then. So they wanted to give a land. Fortunately, that land was situated between Kenya, Uganda, and Tanzania border. They were given a land for Jews at their place to come when they were being persecuted in Europe.
Yeah.
And I think that would have been a very dangerous thing. What they said, we dodged a big geopolitical bomb.
Very
but
true.
what were they thinking? You come and take somebody's land and go and bring some people and come and give you
and give them, and even it's not you, you bring other people
to come and take their land to them. What
they were
goodness.
because they were taking deals at that time.
Yeah, they did.
That's what I'm saying. They could have sold those lands.
Yes.
They were selling our own lands. Imagine a colonial person coming and selling your own lands because they could have been given. It could have not been free.
You would not been free. No
very
way.
True. So it is very, very
unfortunate. Yeah, but I'm happy it didn't materialize.
I'm very happy too it didn't materialize. Kwaku Bonsam says this administration is our last hope when it comes to democracy, and if they fail, Ghanaians will gladly go back to the military regime to protect our resources and hold people accountable. One thing democracy I know I am not allowing them to do.
Because democracy leadership or government don't allow you to protect your resources.
Yeah.
It don't allow you to hold people accountable because the whole system is a corrupt system.
Very true. Because if you hold this one, will bring that one, it will bring every system.
Yeah. We are not against democracy, let's be very clear. But we are against Western democracy.
Yeah.
Western model of democracy.
As we move forward, we're going to Citizen TV Kenya. No one is coming to save you. No one is coming to save us. Uhuru challenges African youth to rise up. No one is coming to save you, Kenyans.
Very good call.
That is us,
Africa,
all of us, as Africans. Now, this is to African youth to rise up. African in every place. The way they united Africa, they're saying there is a secret airplane runway in the middle of Congo forest. Planes come and go away. They come. Where are they coming from?
They from Europe. They come take your oil and your resources, and then from them go and fly back. Nobody knows it.
Of course, there is someone who knows.
Yeah, they can't do that with their country.
No, you can't be on someone's country and they don't know that there is a secret airplane. There is someone somewhere who knows.
Multinationals, the mining company explorer of Congo, that's their airport. Don't be surprised. They won't tell the government of Congo can even answer this stuff.
That's very crazy. I'm hoping that because we have known the secret airplane, the people who are coming in there, they should tell who are they and what do they have, the agenda they have with Congo on those. What are they coming to do?
Mining corporation ran away. Mining corporation.
That's very crazy. It's very crazy to even you are on your own country and there are people who will be coming and landing and leaving
Yeah, you don't know. You don't have
while you are sleeping.
You don't have control over it.
People. It's crazy. And that's your own country, Africa.
Yeah, no.
That is how crazy it sounds for sure. I hope people will talk about it or you will see the views and tell us how you feel about the same. The poor man's truth is ignored until it becomes a riot. African proverb. Curious Collective.
Do you know what they're saying?
The poor man's truth is ignored until it becomes a riot.
If you're not violent, nobody will listen to you as a poor man.
Very true.
Unless you become a riot before they listen to you. They will always, even you are speaking the truth, nobody will listen to you until you become a riot. That is a problem for them.
I would say that's the problem that we're having as Africans. You see people go and protest, oh, it's our right to be given jobs, it's our right. This is the kind of whatever. The right is where now people they'll say like,
if we want freedom and we want to Africa, we want to fight for Africa,
we have to fight
diplomatically
by just speaking.
We have to fight. We have to fight and
bring impacts.
Uncomfortable here. That's the only way out. I can go.
It's crazy, guys. Tell us how you feel about being comfortable or not. 51% of Ghanaians support military intervention. Of elected leaders abuse their mandate, an increase from 40% in 2022 to 2024 Afrobarometer report.
Yeah, Ghanaians are not supporting military intervention. Military abuse there. You see, one guy, that Kofi also said what?
Yeah.
If the current government in Ghana fail, Ghana to support the military regime.
Morocco opens new borders crossing with Mauritania at Amgaler.
I'm so happy about that. Yeah. I'm happy and skeptical. Let me put it that way.
Why skeptical?
Skeptical because Morocco is an Arab occupied country.
Yeah.
And I think that they just trying to increase their influence in Mauritania.
Yeah.
Because the black in Mauritania are waking up, like you said, the opposition government, anti-slavery, and the activists coming to us. It's a way of also influence, having control economically, to champion their interests. And that's I'm skeptical. But apart from Arab occupation, in terms of African interest, it's good to collaborate
as Africans.
Borders. In fact, I learned that they want to open a port. That place from Mauritania to Mali. Burkina, which is good. You integrate Africa.
Yeah.
And it's shorter from Europe to pass through. So Niger, Burkina, Mali can have options of importing,
maneuvering.
Because of the levels and those things there. But in terms of Arab interests, we have to be skeptical.
Guys, how you're feeling about it as we move on. So Nigeria people, tell us how you feel about that in the comment section. Are you feeling it's a good cause or
it's a bad cause?
It's a bad cause.
But it's a good cause, I'm very sure.
Then
we have
Andrew Kiamagero, the fatherless son and the unfinished journey of boyhood, the fatherless epidemic. What would you say as a man?
To be honest, I'm also one of them, but fortunately for me, I was in my family, where I come from, my tribe in northern Ghana, so we still have this family system. I didn't feel the absence much. Though there's much different, your father, your uncle, but none of my uncles were having there for me. But generally, I feel them boys, or let me say, growing up with your father is really negative. The impact is very huge, strategically, in the way they see the world. Even women. Let me tell you, if you're a girl, you grew up with your father, mother, all around. And if you're a woman, you understand your father. You don't have problem with marriage or your man.
We're going to Burkina Faso. They're saying co-plotters find safe haven of Côte d'Ivoire. Burkina Faso government confirms.
Exactly. Ivory Coast has been a place of planning coups against other African leaders. Even the coup was planned on Ivory Coast. Mali, the Ivory Coast. Burkina, Ivory Coast. Why Ivory Coast? Ouattara, you can give it to this young France guy. They'll be controlling you because it's, my goodness, you are 18 years. What do you want again? What do you want? At this level, you should be truthful and honest and save humanity.
Give the young people to make the Burkina Faso better.
Let's go.
For real, because I don't know why do they want to be old and still be serving us while they should retire. I think even the presidency should have a limit of the age. When someone gets to 75, you retire. The way they're giving, why are other government people be told when they get to 60, they retire? But for the position of politicians, they don't have an age of retirement.
The experience.
It's very crazy.
I think the experience will count because they've been there for life. They've seen it all.
It's coming from the African dream, and they're saying Nigeria military government sets conditions for China if it wants its companies to continue operating in the country.
Good, that's a very good. You must set your boundaries. These are the rules of the game in my country. If you cannot obey, if you want to, if you can obey, can we do business?
Can we do business?
Yeah.
And we are moving forward to Uganda at Hearts UAH community. They're saying a man of God, Apostle Jonah, blames Satan, the enemy, for destroying his marriage, returns to Jesus' feet.
He's not taking responsibility, he's blaming Satan.
Yeah, why are we blaming Satan?
To be honest, that's my fundamental problem of foreign religion.
I hope that God will have mercy on him. Guys, comment on the comment section how you feel about the issue of the Uganda. As we're moving forward, we're going to City 973 FM. They're saying no more neo-colonial deals mineral commission.
Yeah, that's Ghana.
Yeah.
I think Ghana government, I think they've taken a lot of bold decisions.
Yeah.
So far, so good. We just hope that they can maintain the momentum.
Hi, guys, tell us if you're from Ghana, and why you think about it. And Ghana. Do you feel it's on a good cause? Them are sending the colonial deals out. I'm feeling it's a very good step and we're moving forward to typical African. Ghana has overtaken South Africa to reclaim its position as Africa's largest gold producer.
Yeah, I'm happy for that, but let's look at it too. It comes with its own effect. But I just hope that this time around will better progress.
We're going to the Yikepunye Shivyoya, top contributor. He's saying 2 years of President Ibrahim Traore. How do you feel about that picture?
I think people, you look at the picture, you see how Ibrahim Traore has keeping France, American out of their gold, and that's why they are very angry. They are standing at the windows watching him when he's packing his gold, counting them, and they cannot withstand that. That is all this noise about Ibrahim. Then they are lying against this young man that he.
Nigeria, breaking news. They're saying Nigerians can now convert Naira to Chinese digital currency in a new deal that signals crypto exchanges. Details in the comment. What do you feel about that?
I think when I read this, and I was so happy that Nigerians. This is not the first time. Let me honestly say, I've been following Nigeria. Yeah. And the previous government in Buhari, they wanted to do similar thing. Yeah. The bank warned them behind the scene. They couldn't do it. Yeah. Now I'm very happy to be taking that bold decision. How long are we going to continue this dollar slavery? So I'm happy for them. They can make import and payment with a dollar to me in the class. And I want other African countries to copy this model. We win ourselves this dollar slavery. And very nice. And I'm hoping that guys, you're going to look forward to better exchange of rates in different countries. Rwanda says it in talks with US possible mineral deals. Reuters page. When I read it, I was so sad for two reasons. First, we deal with foreign coming to mine, but you don't be honest, dealing with them now, I don't have much problem. The reason, but we don't have the market for that. We don't have market. One, if you don't deal with them for them to mine and give you money, who else will buy? In China or they are the same. But my problem with Rwanda is that Rwanda, the same person was just shouting that Congo Felix was dashing his mineral to America for security deal. Yeah. Meanwhile, the same person also doing the same deal with America. So what's the difference? There is no difference. It was just a play. It was a game plan. Then why we pointing figures at some people? Then we It's very crazy. It's just politics. Yeah. I would say Newsday, Zimbabwe. Botswana President Duma Boko has slammed leaders who cling to power beyond their presidential term limits, boldly stating that such presidents are failures. I don't agree with him, to be honest. This guy has been so loud, he had to be slowed down in his comments. He let his words talk. Then he's talking this leaders, blah, blah. He's young, I think he has no experience. These are all champions for Western model of democracy. I think in Southern Africa, a lot of countries are staying, they have a lot of long-serving presidents. Yeah. Me, I don't care whether they stay long there, as long as you're doing the right things. No problem. Change is good. It's not change we want development. It should slow down. They should slow down. And let his work talk. That's if you talk too much, then they will feel it. What have you done so far? Yeah, as a president, what have you done so far? Anyway, guys, tell us how you feel about Botswana. As we're moving forward to Faso, they have started Go Please Protect Captain Ibrahim Traore, make U.S. General Michael Langley, head of the United States Africa Command, AFRICOM, during U.S. Senate hearing, accused Captain Ibrahim Traore, president of Burkina Faso, of using the country's gold reserves for personal protection rather than for the benefits of its people. You see, who is he? Who is Langley? Ibrahim Traore will do whatever he wants with the resources of Burkina Faso, as long as it's interest for the
people. That's enough.
How can America have security command for Africa? China has security command for
Well,
Africa.
this is your own continent. It's not theirs.
But we don't have security command for ourselves.
Why can't the presidents of Africa sit and make their own Africa security? Why?
Because we are weak, and we want to rely on these people. We want to rely on these people for our own security again. Report they asking how many people have you trained in Africa? Trained Africans for what? They have trained thousands of them people who can overthrow their government. Is it overthrow African governments? We have trained a lot of people who can make coup against their government, who the Americans don't want. They don't want. They just look for the people and respond, and they go make overthrow. And it was an Ivory Coast. Working with Ouattara to overthrow.
We are moving to the Kenya time. They're saying Miguna says no elections will be held in Tanzania unless opposition leader Tundu Lissu is released from prison.
Who is he? Who is he? Miguna.
Miguna, actually, I know he's a Kenyan. I don't understand why he's
and I understand he's a Kenyan, but who is he to talk like this that no election can have?
These are politics. Politics and
you see, this time, this guy is a Pan-African fighting for African interests. But you see some of these guys, Pan-Africanists fighting for this partisan new Western system, new colonial system. So, to be honest, how do you reconcile these two positions? Pan-African fighting for African interests, but Pan-African fighting for new colonial system of multi-party system. Who interest are they fighting for really? We are interested in their interest. Let me even add that. Let me even come here.
I'm still shocked.
Kenya is practicing this system.
Yeah.
Are we getting good leadership in Kenya?
No.
So why are you projecting a system that is not working in Kenya for unfortunately another country, Uganda and Tanzania? Why?
I don't know. As we're moving forward, we are moving to Korea's collective page, and they're saying African proverb: if the snake fails to show its venom, children will use it to tie firewood.
What do you think about it? If the snake fails to show its venom, children will use it to tie the fire. What it means is that you must show your boundaries. If you don't show your boundaries, people will break it and disrespect you and other things. See, if you know they show venom, children will think there's like a rope. They're going to use it to tie things and carry it. But snake show that I'm not a rope. That's why it has a venom. They will bite you or scare you that I'm not the distance.
Yeah.
I think it's boundary. That's what Africans have to show. We have to show our boundaries.
Our boundaries and stand for ourselves.
Yeah, stand for ourselves. So people come to Africa, she know what we like, what we don't like.
And as we move forward, we're going to Mind Africa History Group. They're saying Uganda Army Chief General Muhoozi Kainerugaba, son of President Yoweri Museveni, has voted to oppose former DRC President Joseph Kabila's return to power. I will not let Joseph Kabila become a president of the DRC again. You can forget about that. He said on X. Kainerugaba also pledged support for DRC President Felix Tshisekedi, calling him my big brother. I'm pledging to support him as much as possible. He accused Kabila of allowing the ADF rebel group to operate freely for years while praising Tshisekedi's tougher stance. Is known for his controversial remarks online. Should an army chief be saying this on social media?
Yeah, to be honest, I've been following Muhoozi, and I hope his father is grooming him well.
Yeah.
But this particular one, I agree with him because all along, some of us have been saying that this whole conflict is political. That's why that banter between Felix and Paul Kagame, I was not happy about it. The problem is not them. The problem is the rebels.
Yeah.
The rebels, after that Congo River Alliance they have hijacked the M23 for their political reasons. We all need, it's not a rocket science. It was an obvious secret that Kabila and his allies, Nanga, who are the electoral commissioner under him, and the other opposition leaders, Fayulus and Katembe, that the people behind all those things, because they realize that Felix has consolidated his power. In fact, you're trying to do that with constitution and all those things. You might disagree with Felix, but they should use diplomatic approach. Using rebel to create havoc to give their political goal is wrong. And I'm happy that this time.
To Nigeria Tribune, they're saying Ponzi scheme promoters face 10 years jail term, Naira 20 million fine. The sudden crash of CBX a digital investment platform accused of running a Ponzi scheme that allegedly bolted away with over 1.3 trillion naira, about $850 of depositors' funds, has thrown many Nigerians into a quandary.
I'm so happy on the head that if the but it's not 10 years not enough. You see, this kind of Ponzi, do you know Ponzi scheme? Where they deceive people and collect people money for investment.
For investment, yeah. I know the
scheme in Kenya.
What
the popular in Kenya?
It's called the pyramid scheme. In Kenya, they call it the pyramid scheme.
What's the name? There's one who back in Kenya, a lot of people lost money. What's the name of that thing? That company that busted that 3 or 4 years ago.
I can't remember the name, but I remember the same issue too.
DKM, we have QNet, the Ponzi schemes, and people who are promoting them. We need to start punishing people, promote them. But one thing also, like the African government are not proactive in dealing with these people. They start swindling people. But we have to be very vigilant as people.
Yeah.
If you work and earn your money in the hard work, in the sweat, with your sweat and everything, be very careful. Don't look for shortcuts.
Yeah.
In finance, we say anything that is too good is skeptical.
It's skeptical. Very true.
Anything that is too good in your ears, you must be skeptical. Life is not so cheap like that. Life is so cheap, nobody will suffer.
Yeah.
So anything that is so good in your ear, skeptical. DK in Ghana was promising 10% per month interest. 10% per month. How do you kind of business? Oh, it's into gold business. What gold business? How many gold can you buy? 10% interest. So if you put your money in
that was a too good deal to be true.
Too good deal to be true. Isn't it 10%? It's more than that. It's like 10% per month. 10% per month for 1 year. That's 100%.
Yeah.
I know her Karen who went and took loan from the bank. I usually follow that as a collateral.
Yeah.
He called me. About this deal. I told him that, to be honest, this is too good to be true. With my finance knowledge, it's too good to be true.
Yeah.
After that, he didn't listen to me. He went and took loan with his salary and come and invest in that DK. And after that, exactly 2 weeks after his investment, the thing burst.
Yeah,
then
it's only 2 weeks, 1 month or 2 months.
I told you, this one is too good to be true.
Yeah.
But people have been, they and give it to some people to enjoy, to deceive the masses, more people. It's a mess. But I think Africa, this one and the fraudulent recruitment agencies, we need to pay attention to them because they are wasting a lot of money.
Actually, even the agencies for taking people outside the country, those people too, they're taking. Very true. Because a lot of people are missing. People are being harvested. Organs. You can see we had a Kenyan scandal of a hospital which was investing people's organ and paying them, and they go and sell their kidneys, and this person is going to sell it at 3 million while he's giving you, I don't know, 700,000 or it's 300,000. You can imagine.
They even promise somebody for $6,000. They give the person $3,000. After they remove your work, and can you replace it? Can you bring it?
You can't.
How can we do that? We should have. Yes.
That's fraud, though.
Yes, fraud. People want to sell their organs. Let's have a proper system of legal procedure
of how to go about
it. So that hold people accountable along the line. But anyway, I think
imagine for benefiting almost the whole 3 million, or it's the whole 3 million. This guy was benefiting from every organ. You can imagine, that's fraud. Jesus. People need to be careful outside here because you can imagine being fraud with your own organ. A body organ. It's crazy. I don't know which.
There's no humanity again.
There is no humanity for sure. It's very sad. It's very sad.
You get somebody 500 or 100 key, and then you get all the money.
All money, because of course, if he's enjoying 3 million and maybe he was getting, I don't know, 3.4 or 3.8, and he's giving these people around 700K. Of course, he's enjoying 3 million free, the whole money.
But the point is even why do you
not even giving them a half of the money? It would make sense.
Why do you want to trade your organ for just 5,000?
Problems. And that's what I told you. The root cause of the problem, of every problem, money.